Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. In the NBA there are many good players, but some of them are underutilized in their teams, and the most recent case is Gary Payton II and Moses Moody, who are getting few minutes with the Warriors. Because of this, they are candidates to be traded, and rival teams have already shown interest in both players, and one team that wants to have Moses Moody and Gary Payton is the Memphis Grizzlies. Two players who will be traded at the trade deadline and attract interest from the Memphis Grizzlies. The Golden State Warriors have lost 5 straight games after their hot start to the new season. Briefly sitting atop the Western Conference standings, the Warriors now enter Thursday as the 6th seed. While it is still early, these struggles for Golden State have reinforced the idea that changes to the roster are necessary. Even if the Warriors don't make a big swing at the deadline, could consolidating some of their depth for a high-end rotation player be something they entertain? In a recent article, Michael Scotto of Hoops Hype revealed 2 players the Warriors could potentially move at the trade deadline as they look to upgrade their roster around Steph Curry. According to Scotto, Moses Moody and Gary Payton II are 2 players that executives around the NBA believe could be traded by the Warriors this season. With Moody's role remaining the same over the past few seasons and not increasing, executives across the league believe Moody is a name to monitor on the trade market with a movable salary. Another veteran who could be dangled on the trade market as an expiring contract is guard Gary Payton II, who's owed $9.13 million this season. While both Payton and Moody have appeared in all 20 games for Golden State this season, neither is playing more than 17 minutes per contest. Because of this, it makes sense that both players could be trade candidates if the Warriors are looking to upgrade their roster. Their window for contention is closed. Golden State Warriors championship chances are over according to 3x NBA champion. The Golden State Warriors had 4 championships since Steph Curry played for the team. While they fight their way to a potential 5th championship, 3-time NBA champion and former Philadelphia 76ers shooting guard Danny Green thinks that their time for championships is over. In his appearance in one of the recent episodes of FanDuel TV's Run It Back, Green talked about the rise of the Golden State Warriors as a championship-caliber team and how their peak has passed. As he saw it, their time as a championship contender is over, despite the franchise still having a strong roster under its belt. Their window for contention is closed, Green said. They're a good team, better than I expected to be to start out. They're starting to come down to earth a little bit. To me, I just don't think the window of contention is there for them. Danny Green recently retired from professional basketball as a player in October 2024. He is one of the only 4 NBA players in the league's history to have won 3 championships under 3 different teams: the San Antonio Spurs, the Toronto Raptors, and the Los Angeles Lakers. On his retirement, Danny Green cited age as one of the biggest factors that helped him make the decision, as once I turned 37, the body started reacting a little differently. Golden State Warriors looking for a star. The Golden State Warriors already have their star players in the form of Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. They also lost a few stars in the past years, such as Klay Thompson when he moved to the Dallas Mavericks after spending more than a decade with the Warriors. Recently, NBA insider Shams Charania reported that the Warriors are looking for a star that they could pair with Steph Curry. "I'm told that the Warriors are on the real hunt for a star," Charania said. "A playmaker, scorer alongside Stephen Curry." Charania also highlighted that the Warriors are considering getting external talent or building up on who they currently have and working him up to be a side-by-side player with Curry. The debate with the Warriors and teams that are looking into that situation is that for them, are they going to find that externally, outside of this roster currently, or will it be in-house with a player like Jonathan Kuminga? Face of Warriors dynasty, Stephen Curry showers huge praise for new partner Buddy Hield. The Golden State Warriors found their groove in a 114-106 victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves, fueled by standout performances from Stephen Curry and Buddy Hield. Both players delivered electrifying scoring nights, but Curry's post-game comments about Hield drew significant attention. Praising his new teammate, Stephen Curry described Hield as the most hard-working player he's ever encountered, especially referring to his relentless energy and positivity. For a team striving to stay competitive in a stacked Western Conference, the Warriors desperately needed performances from their role players in the midst of their superstar hunt. "He probably puts more hours in the gym than I think I've ever seen anybody. The work that he puts in. I heard him say he won't leave the gym until it feels good," Stephen Curry said of Buddy Hield post-game. Buddy Hield's numbers in the game were stellar: 27 points on 10 of 18 shooting, including 7 of 13 from beyond the arc. His efficiency was crucial for a Warriors team that has struggled offensively in recent games. After a hot start to the season, Hield experienced a slump, averaging just 11.3 points over the last 10 games compared to 21.1 points in his first 8. The Warriors needed a scoring spark after Curry carried most of the offensive burden in the first half, and Hield delivered when it mattered most, including a late-game three-pointer to keep the Timberwolves at bay. Stephen Curry himself complimented Hield's output with 30 points, 8 assists, and 5 three-pointers, showcasing the dynamic partnership the two splash buddies are developing. Stephen Curry praises Anthony Edwards after summer mentorship. After the game, Stephen Curry also spoke about Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards, whom he mentored during their time together on Team USA over the summer. Edwards, who scored 27 points in the loss, has emerged as one of the league's brightest young talents, and Curry didn't hold back in his admiration. "He can do everything on the court. He's shooting the ball at a high level now. He's got that dog in him, and he just loves hooping. I got to feel that energy all summer. The league's in great hands for the next 15 years with him." Stephen Curry on Anthony Edwards. Curry's mentorship of Anthony Edwards during their international stint seems to have had a lasting impact. In a recent interview, Edwards credited Curry with teaching him the nuances of playing without the ball, setting screens, and being a selfless teammate. These lessons have influenced Edwards' approach this season, evident in his improved three-point shooting and off-the-ball movement. Edwards is averaging 26.4 points per game this season on 45.3% shooting, including a career-best 42.7% from deep. His usage rate has also decreased slightly, indicating a more team-oriented style of play, a change Edwards attributes to observing Stephen Curry's unselfishness during the Olympics.